or a failure of birth control. I don't think
Safer
I've ever...
to jump his stomps?
I think I've had two close friends.
It looks like the stomps do huge AoE damage, like in the air. Are they really just ground damage? It doesn't look like it.
They were trying to birth control.
And I think if that's why I'm pro-choice. I think that if you tried and you did everything quote the right way, like, I mean, you gotta have some leeway, right? But not necessarily, because I do understand people on the right's perspective of pro-life.
Do you think that your being a lesbian has anything to do with your lack of empathy for these penis-obsessed women who impregnate themselves?
Who impregnate themselves?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wish. I wish.
As you ostensibly have no desire to play with the fiery dangers of sperm, that do you think that precludes you from? And that precludes you from opening your heart to these
women.
These young ladies.
I don't think that's what it is. I really don't. I think there are. You know what it is, honestly? I think when I sit here and think of what you're saying, I obviously can be very empathetic. But then I do see these crazy feminists on Twitter, and you can't lie, they're real. Like literally, there's a photo going around of a woman that said, "I've had 27 abortions," wearing a T-shirt, all proud of it. I don't think that's right either. You know what I mean? Like, I think you have to find some middle ground here.
I would call that person mentally ill, not stupid. Like clearly,
Probably,
if you've had 27 abortions and you're having it on a T-shirt, I would say.
Yeah, but that's a lot of what's happening right. Well, that's a lot of what's being shown right now, not necessarily a lot of what's happening.
Yeah, but we always take the most mentally ill person and say, look, it's a feminist, and when it's obviously just some fucking crazy person, and then just like retweet it 500,000.
But they're toting the label and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been pro-choice, but I don't think, like I said, I don't think we should be just having abortions every 5 minutes, you know?
I think it's generally more fair.
I think
so because we know that these messages are memes or whatever are taken, the worst examples taken from the left and retweeted by the right, and then the you know what I'm saying? And then the left takes
of course.
Okay. But like, and then you could say that's a straw man. It's like a real feminist is not. We don't think of somebody wearing that shirt. That's like what a conservative thinks a feminist is. It would be more fair to judge conservatives by the things that conservatives retweet, and judge liberals by the things liberals retweet. You know?
Fair. I think that's fair too. It's understandable. Yeah. I just wish I wish there was a pill where somebody could take, and then it was 100% effective type of thing, and everybody could have it, and everybody would use it all the time when they needed it. But it's free. You have free will.
A pill that makes you into a lesbian.
No, a pill that makes you not apt to being pregnant.
Makes you infertile.
No, not infertile. Just,
bulletproof.
Not in the mood to have sperm in your vagina that's gonna impregnate you.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I wanna. Do you wanna talk about pedophiles?
I mean, we can. I only have like another 10 minutes though, so that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Yeah.
We can have a quick conversation though. Yeah, sure.
I've watched your video about pedophilia. And I think I agree with it.
Oh my god, I don't know what to
I forget what I said. What did I say? I don't even remember what video it was.
You said that you think the age of consent should be lowered to 12, and that you think pedophiles are a legitimate sexual orientation, and it should be LGBTP, I think.
I did not say that.
Really? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
You said that pedophiles...
I did not say any of that.
I know you didn't say that. I was joking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said that pedophilia is a mental disorder, and that it's an attraction to children. It's different from child molestation.
Yes, I do think I think a pedophile is very different than an actual child molester.
I think so too. And you said that you are concerned with the term MAP.
Yes, I'm only concerned with it because
it's normalizing
what it might cause. If being easier and being nicer about the term we call these people, if that is going to make them less likely to offend, then I'm fine with calling them that. But if, I guess the question is, what's more likely to get them to get help? Right, exactly. So there's a certain amount of destigmatization you want to shoot for, because you don't want them too scared to get help, but you also don't want it to be like cool. You don't want it to be cool. You don't want to make it cool. Exactly.
Okay, I think we agree on everything there. I have another question I want to ask you. It's kind of more personal. Are you okay with that?
We got
Yeah,
to ask the
fine,
question first,
Okay.
right?
I think your channel used to be kind of pornographic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that characterization, or you think that's unfair?
Define porn. I didn't have sex on camera. Like, you know, that's
I didn't.
what
No,
technical
I'm
porn is.
defining porn by what people are doing while they're watching it, rather than what people are doing on the camera.
That's not fair because people
It
get
is
turned
fa-
on by anything.
Yeah, but you know what? Okay.
No, that's not a fair. I don't think that's a fair argument. People jerk off to like rubber. Like there's people that are attracted to balloon
Okay,
animals.
so for the first time, I
That's
wear
not a
rubber gloves on my.
pornographic
The
thing.
first time I wear rubber gloves on my channel. Sure. And I noticed the video gets 9 million views. And then I'm like, well, I'll just wear rubber gloves on every channel. At that point, I would say I am transitioning into making porn. I might
I
not
would
have known I
disagree
was
with
making. Okay.
But I would disagree with that. I think porn is
Are you
is
comfortable?
strictly people having sex on camera.
Wait, what? Hello?
No, you don't.
Transform.
Yes, I do.
So you think
Porn
if
is-
Oh my
you
god.
think if
dude,
somebody
I don't know
is
what
like,
he's, I don't
"Oh,
even
I'm
know
not
what's
having sex
happening
on
right
camera,
now.
I'm just pulling. I'm just.
I guess 'cause he was
like,
starting a
showing
combo, he was
everybody
just
my
in it the whole
ass
time?
or something. Like like I'm just on Instagram. It's just a try-on haul. You don't think that's porn?
No, I think
Why?
porn is the act of because that's.
What about if you masturbate on camera? Is that porn? Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Are you? Yeah, I hope so, because I think that.
Yeah, no,
what-
I think so. I think that would be considered porn because
Are you
that would-
defining porn just to exclude your own content? It's
No,
okay if you make
because-
porn. I'm cool with it.
no, I don't make porn. I'm not saying that. I don't think I make porn. I don't think I ever have. I think there's a big difference between showing off your body and masturbating, and I think there's a big difference between talking about sex and actually having it on camera.
But you've done
Big
your
difference.
your content has gone further than talking about sex. I would say it is pornographic.
I disagree. I
Well, can I-
disagree.
Okay.
You couldn't
Are
couldn't think it. I'm not ashamed. It is what it is. Like I've talked
Okay.
about sex toys and
so
stuff, but
so
I
for
don't,
so I was like,
if it was pornographic, it wouldn't be allowed on YouTube. We don't
Ah.
get naked. We
Ah.
don't actually engage in sexual
no,
acts.
you do get naked. You just don't show it. There is naked people. There just doesn't show their genitals. But look,
Where? What video?
gay man shows his penis to a lesbian. Okay, look, I sorted your
That
channel.
wasn't my video. Oh, yes. I see what you're saying.
Oh,
but
that-
wasn't,
that
to me,
one.
that's not porn. That was educational.
You think it got 27 million views because people are like, oh, I really want to get educated. Please.
Yeah, I do because it's
No.
lesbian with gay guy. That's not who's
You know,
who's
it's-
that gonna turn on? Honestly, is that gonna turn a straight guy on?
yeah.
Lesbian looks at gay guy's penis.
Yeah.
No, is it gonna turn a lesbian on? Absolutely.
Why do
not.
you think?
Is it gonna turn a
You know
gay
what?
guy on? No.
I sorted your. This is gonna get weird. I sorted
That's
your
fine.
channel. Okay. I
Mhm.
sorted your channel by popularity,
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
right? And
Yeah,
so
of course.
and then
I know,
and
I know
then
it's most popular.
it switched from politics to pornography in my mind. It was like women
Yeah, that's
taste their
fair.
own vagina, women taste their own vaginas, and then I was like, wait, this has a red line on it. I was like, I've already watched this video. I've already watched the gay guy showing his penis to a lesbian video.
It's an old video. Yeah, it's my friend. Well, ex-friend of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't watching it for entertainment. I was like, like you see the thumbnail of a woman looking at a man's penis, and it's like,
Click on it.
I had to.
Oh yeah, I would too. I mean, that's why I liked making the video. But I don't think bodies have to be inherently sexual, and I think
It's
sitting there and
sexual.
talking
You made
about-
it sexual.
I disagree with
Watching
that.
you don't think watching women taste their own vaginas is inherently sexual.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about the one where I looked at
Either one.
the
either-
penis.
whatever.
Disagree. I don't think that was sexual at all.
Tasting
I think
your own vagina.
I'm a lesbian. He's a
Just
gay
taste-
guy. It was no. I disagree. There was nothing sexual about that. We were not.
Okay, I
attracted
don't
to
think
each other.
anyone's really gay.
We're gonna disagree on that too then.
I don't believe that.
You don't
I don't believe
disagree?
it. I don't see how it's
That's fine.
possible.
I don't either. I just know that it is. So.
I don't think anybody's really straight either.
Well, it's a spectrum. Is that what you believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I don't
agree
think
with that.
anybody. I don't think anybody is totally disinterested in penises. You can't be.
Disagree with that.
How could you be? I don't get it. Is it revulsion or just a?
I don't know. I just know that that's the way I was made. I felt like that for the longest time.
Like it's indifference or like it's gross?
I think everybody has a different level, like a line. Like, if I'm just looking at a penis, it's like I went to art school. I had a nude model drawing every Thursday.
I used to be a nude model. Wait a second. Wait a second. What art school?
Pratt.
I used to model nude there.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Maybe I drew your penis. I don't know.
Wait, I modeled nude there in 2010 and 11.
No, this was a few years before that. This was in 2005. I was doing this, yeah. That's great, though.
I didn't start till 2010. Yeah, I used to live in New York.
Thank you for helping art students. That's awesome. But yeah,
Okay,
I
and
think...
they helped me.
Yeah, you paid, whatever.
Nude modeling is sexual.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, drawing naked people is inherently sexual.
Again, I disagree with it. I don't think
I know.
bodies have to
I
be
figured
sexual,
you
but
would. Well, they do.
that's fine. You could disagree. It's totally fine. What did we say before about we were talking about?
Penis revulsion, disinterest.
Oh yeah, it's not like I'm like and it's just like no, I just like it could just lay there and I'm just like whatever, like kind of just whatever about it. I'm not disgusted by it because I don't have to interact with it. If I had to interact with it, I would be disgusted. Yes.
You'd be
I'd be
disgusted.
revolted. Yes. Yes. It doesn't feel natural to me.
It would be like having some. Wait. Can I? I really want to understand this because I don't.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense to me. It's like you're like a religious person and you're talking about like your faith. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Would it be like, okay, so can I ask you a personal question about this again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what it's going to be. Go ahead.
Okay. If you had to touch like a penis or interact.
How is he even hitting me? What?
Penis? Like
I think it was the
shark,
aura.
like a shark penis or something.
Oh my god, this fight is so bad.
Like, would it feel like that? Because it would feel
how many
unnatural
boss
to me
fights
to,
are we
like,
until the
touch a
game is
dog's,
over? If I
like,
just do main
genitals.
main
That would
story
be
boss
weird.
fights, how many do
Right?
we have? Including the
But
Millennia Girl.
I'm highly interested in human genitals, but you're talking about the way I would feel about like an iguana's vagina.
I don't think that's comparable.
3?
I think.
Oh,
Well, I'm
thank
just talking about
God.
the feeling.
Okay.
No, I know.
The feeling
I
of the
don't
feeling
know.
of like
3 or
I don't really
4,
want to
5
go
or
down on an
6?
iguana.
No, because it's not a moral thing. Like.
No, I don't think it's wrong to go down on an
It's
iguana.
morally
No, I'm just talking about my emotional. Okay, a dead iguana. I'm saying my emotional, whatever, a robot iguana. I'm saying my emotional experience of it would be like I'm just not interested in an iguana's vagina. And if I had to lick it, I would feel grossed out.
Right.
Mel?
I don't feel like that about humans.
Oh,
It's not.
what's up?
It's not about being grossed out as much as it is
Alright.
being what turns you on.
Oh, I just didn't know who was home.
Okay, but that's what you said it would be. You said you'd be disgusted. That's different from being.
If I had to interact with it, yes.
Yeah, I would be disgusted if I had to interact with an animal vagina,
Right.
but I wouldn't. But I wouldn't be indifferent. But
I'm indifferent if it's just there. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like I've had gay friends of mine undress and like I'm like, alright.
I've seen it. Okay, do you want to take one question from chat, or are you gonna go?
One question. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta make it.
All right, chat. Give her one question.
One good one.
Mr. Girl trying to turn a lesbian straight. That's not what I'm saying. That's not. I'm not trying to make her
No, you're
straight.
trying to understand it.
I'm trying to say that she already is straight. That's what it is. Oh yeah, we should have talked about convergent therapy. These conversations always take a weird turn. Okay, does anybody have any questions? That's not a real question.
StarCraft 2 after Elden Ring.
Does she hate trans people because no? What's for dinner? Carpet? No.
Keep hating
What the
your
fuck
life
is
then,
wrong with
working
you?
class Andy.
What's for dinner? Carpet,
What is
sorry.
wrong with you people?
Oh my god, it's great. How much do you regret this conversation? I don't regret it. I went to New Utrecht High School. What high school did you go to?
Me?
No, I'm
Or this
asking the person
person?
in the chat. I don't know.
Oh, I see. To see if you went with them.
I just thought it was
Okay, here's a good question. Does the hate from the left hurt you?
Excuse me.
I talk about getting my
Not
feelings hurt a
anymore.
lot, so
Not anymore. It doesn't hurt me anymore. It hurts me. It did hurt me when people legitimately think I'm a terrible person. But now it's just like they're gonna, in my opinion, they're just probably gonna think that no matter what. And I stopped trying to appease. You know, I just strictly go by what I actually believe in now. And that might change depending on the topic. It might change depending on the year or what new information comes out.
you're
Like,
saying
there
that
was a time.
trying to
There was
appease.
a time where I made a video with a trans woman who was an MMA fighter, and at the time, there was very little information. There was very little, I guess. What's the but very little research in how much of an advantage trans women had, depending on how long they've been on hormones and such. And at the time, some of the doctors said there is no advantage if they've been on, you know, estrogen or testosterone blockers for a certain amount of time, blah blah blah.
It obviously seems not true.
Well, now I know, but now that
Now we know it's not true.
out,
But at the
right. Now, yeah, but back then I was like, oh well, I guess if it's this and this and this, then it's fine. But now I'm like, well, now the more information came out, I'm like, no, well now it's showing the opposite. So now I disagree with that. So.
And trying to appease them opens you up to being hurt more. Is that what you're saying? And now you're saying like fuck it.
No, well yeah, that too. But it's not about appeasing anybody. It's about what I'm actually. It's always been about what I actually believe in, but it changes. And when you change your opinion, people think you're grifting, or they think that you're lying or being manipulative. And it's like, no, people can just change their opinions depending on where they're at in their life, or like I said, with new information that comes out. And that's, you know, I'm doing it publicly, so of course it's gonna be open to criticism, which I'm fine with, but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
But this was a good chat. I really actually enjoyed it a lot.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I did.
I couldn't tell, because I can tell that you wouldn't want to appear that you. People are always like, oh, it's fine, just disagree with me, we can fight, whatever, I'm totally comfortable with it, and then like you find out afterward like how they really felt, you know. So I'm happy to hear that.
No, I don't care. I mean, I don't have an ego like that. I think agreeing to disagree is simply just all you're gonna get with the only place you're gonna get with some people, and you just have to accept that that's where they're at, and that's it.
Okay, well, thank you for coming. Thanks for going along the roller coaster of questions. I appreciate it.
There's a lot of interesting questions. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you later, and thank you for everything.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you everybody for writing in the chat. All right,
We're
be good, okay?
Happy to do that. You too.
I know. Good night.
Good night.
Night. Bye.
Bye. Why are people being mean to her? Is it because you think she's transphobic? I see that she's divided the chat. She was a good sport. She was a good sport.